The dream of many enlightened beings, Dhyanlinga is an energy form of immeasurable magnitude.
If you look at Dhyanalinga, what it means is, it is like a living person sitting there who has his energies at his peak. If you push it anything beyond that, it will lose its form. To retain a form, you need to understand, if your energies lose its vibrance, then you can't hold on to the body, you will leave the body. That is called old age. What is happening with old age is, your energies are losing their vibrance. Even if the body is reasonably fit, physiological body is reasonably fit, you will see very few people dying of old age these days. Everybody breaks some part of the body and they die. Otherwise, if you have you seen anybody dying of pure old age? Everything is okay, but slowly they just recede. Because the energy has lost its vibrance, it cannot hold on to the body anymore. Similarly, if energy reaches the highest peak of vibrance, then also it cannot hold on to the body. To hold a form, your energy should be within a certain range of vibrancy. If it goes below that, it cannot hold. If it goes above that, it cannot hold. So if you push it anything beyond that, it can't hold a form. So to hold a form, what is the peak? All the seven chakras are at its peak, within the ability to hold the form. And now it's almost like a live person sitting there, the highest kind of being.
Over the generations, yogis of the highest caliber have attempted to create this embodiment of the most evolved being. After years of intense Prana Pradishta, Sadhguru consecrated the Dhyanlinga, a doorway to ultimate liberation. If you simply sit in the sphere of Dhyanlinga, you become meditative. Simply go sit there for 10 minutes, you will become meditative by your own nature without any instruction. You have known the pleasure and the convenience of modern science, so why the Dhyanlinga? It is because I want you to know the power, the liberation of another kind of science, the inner science, the yogic science through which you can become the master of your own destiny. That is why the Dhyanlinga. Dhyana in Sanskrit means meditation and linga means the form. Dhyanlinga is a profound meditative space that does not subscribe to any particular belief or faith and requires no ritual, prayer or worship. A powerful and unique energy form, Dhyanlinga creates the possibility for every human being who comes within its sphere to experience life in its totality. Dhyanlinga has been created as a very powerful presence so that the Vijnanamaya Kosha or etheric body of a person is touched just by being in its sphere. To experience the Dhyanlinga, sit and gaze at the linga for a few minutes. Then close your eyes, palms facing upwards, resting upon your lap. The Dhyanlinga requires no puja, prayer or worship. There is no need to concentrate or try to meditate. Just sitting silently for a few minutes is enough to make even those unaware of meditation experience a state of deep meditativeness. To be most receptive to the Dhyanlinga, the best way is to be there as an offering, to make an offering of oneself. Taking a dip in the Chandrakund or Suryakund before entering the Dhyanlinga can also help enhance one's receptivity to the Dhyanlinga's energies. To maintain the silence and sanctity of the space, a bell rings every 15 minutes to indicate when you can enter and leave. Please stay for at least 15 minutes to allow yourself to experience the energies of Dhyanlinga.
It's like this. If you transform mud into food, we call this agriculture. If you make food into flesh and bone, we call this digestion, integration. If you make flesh into mud, we call this cremation. Or if you can make this flesh, or even a stone, or even an empty space, into a divine possibility, that is called consecration. And this was held as the most important thing because it doesn't matter what you're eating, how you are, how long you live, that at some point a need will come that you want to get in touch with the source of creation. And if that possibility is not created across the planet, if that possibility is not available to every human being who seeks,